That's right, I'm live. Yes, I am. And it's very early. But I'm curious. And we have a topic that we really should discuss today. Got some stuff I want to show you guys. We'll go ahead and get this right out here in the stream. Pretty much immediately. Wait for a few people to float in. I know we are not going to have a massive amount of people that pop up just yet. It's going to take some time. But we do have an overall topic here that I want to talk about, as well as some news. So we'll see how long it takes. Fridays are a big day. They really are. They're a big day. Lots of people very active on YouTube. Alright, so I have some coffee. Sit here for a minute. One thing I might do, let's go ahead and come over here. And come over to here. What is up, Victor Michelini? What is up? Let's make it over to the live stream. So we can just kind of bounce back and forth here. Got 4 people watching. Hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Alright, so I want to talk to you guys about something very, very specific here. One, as far as expanding your phone farm, a lot of people are going to sit here and be like, nope. And I'm kind of like torn in between. I don't feel like anybody should be picking up phones right now. I think you should probably stop at like 55 phones. 55 phones to 60 phones, somewhere around that area. Good morning to Arville York. How's it going, man? So I got some coffee here. This is a very early live stream that we're doing. I try to switch it up here. I don't want things to be kind of set in stone here on YouTube. I don't want to sit here and be like, I'm going to be live every single Wednesday and Fridays only. I do want to go live on, just random days here. Like I said, I don't want this to get stale. So, hello to Randy Barnes. Alright, so I want to show you guys this email that I received. And I feel like this is, it's something to sit here and be somewhat excited about. It just depends on what the application is like, So I tried to ask some very key questions about an app that is possibly going to launch within the next couple of months. It's been brought to my attention that there is a possible application that's going to launch. And I'm going to go ahead and start this one off a lot differently than what I've done with some of the new applications that have launched in the past. Okay, so a couple of people that were developing applications, they got in touch with me. They were like, hey, I'm launching this app. I started talking about the app. The application launched, and then it died. That's happened to me twice on my channel. So I want to go ahead and say this from the beginning of talking about this possible application here. I'm going to say it right here at the very beginning. There's no telling what could happen with an application. And what's up to Sigma Chicken? Alright, so that's exactly what we're going to sit here and talk about. So, I get messages like this from time to time. People offer me some sort of incentive to sit here and review a product or etc., etc. So I've had some monetary incentives sometimes. There's none in this case, though. What is up to Mr. Skull? So I drank both of my rock stars and now I have coffee, so. Alright, so let's check this out really quickly, guys. And I'm not going to let this be a very long stream. I'd like to show you guys some interesting information here. I want you guys to, we should be somewhat excited. If we're going to sit here and use these phones and then get free Amazon gift cards, free PayPal cash, that's reason enough to be somewhat excited. One second. Alright, so I'm going to read this off to you guys. This is what I know so far about this possible application that's coming. A guy emails me. He says, "Hi there. I recently subscribed to your YouTube channel. My name is Josh Lindsay. I'm the product development officer for Adventures app. Adventures app. So I'm going to assume the application is probably going to be called Adventures, which is kind of cool. I like the name of the app. He says, my business is preparing to launch a new app that helps people make money. And I was wondering if you would consider testing out and doing a review of the app on your channel when it goes live. The app is called Adventures. It's like other ad watch money making apps, but different, and that we've worked out an algorithm to optimize how much you make based off of people invited and the amount of ads you watched. So let's see, we've got some information about their referral system, so on and so forth. They have a referral system. But that's, so far there's only so much that I know here. I asked them one thing in particular, which gave me some hopes for this application. If you're going to create an application, and this is what I've kind of figured out here, as far as like having advertisements or having some sort of passive advertisements capabilities on your application, there's only so many different companies, right, that you can get these ads from. And I asked him that very specifically. I said, I'm very anxious to see what you're able to put together. I can tell that you have a firm footing. Well, we want these other emails. All right, so yes, I would be interested in seeing what your app is like and possibly doing a review. Do you have a link to download the APK and have a look? Can I ask if watching these ads is passive or are they paid per click, so PPC? And very quickly here, we'll kind of scroll through this somewhat fast. I want this to be in the beginning of the stream right here, so to get this information out very quickly to you guys. And he says, thanks for the quick reply. The app isn't ready yet. They're doing some pre-launch prep, talking to different influencers. I'm sure I'm not the only person that he's emailed here to try and get some advertising going for his app. Ads will be paid passively based off of a CPM system. We're aiming to have it up and running in little over a month. So I'll put you on my list to contact and we'll send you the link as soon as we launch. Pretty interesting stuff here. So if it's going to be a passive scenario, that is exactly why I wanted to talk about this in a stream. It kind of got me motivated to do an early live stream here. And to kind of, I know today is usually Crypto Wednesdays. We talk about cryptocurrencies. So I wanted to get this information up on my channel. We're skipping over Crypto Wednesdays today. We can still sit here and talk about cryptocurrencies in the stream, but I want to give you something to sit here and be excited about. So, the one thing I want to point out here, the last thing with this is I asked specifically how many ad partners they are shooting for, because I know that that plays a factor here. AdMob does not want a lot of people running passive advertisements, as from what I can tell with the applications that have tried to launch and failed, right? So we see here it says, no worries at all. We are using AdMob. This is after I asked about the ad partners they had. We're using AdMob as our ad network provider. And then since it's easy to integrate simple rewarded videos for both Android and iOS, to get over AdMob's generally low CPM rates, we're using AdMob's mediation capability to incorporate the SDKs for other ad network providers such as Chartboost, AppLovin, Unity is a big one, and AdMob is also from Google. So once again, there's AdMob. But yeah, that's pretty much everything in a nutshell here. That means that within a couple of months, we may have a new application that's going to launch here that has some somewhat decent earnings capabilities. Not really sure 100% just yet how long it's going to be before the application launches. I'm somewhat excited. I like the sound of it with the fact that they have more than just one kind of ad service that's going through the application. That's incentive to sit here and be like, okay, maybe I can sit here and put some faith into this application. So back to my coffee for 2 seconds and then we'll get to some comments here. It's kind of wild that, like, people are so quick to email. Like, this is one thing that surprised me with YouTube. I did not expect that so many people would sit here and get in touch with me and shout out the fact that they have either applications, they're building a website. Hey man, I'm doing this. Could you, like reviewing different ICOs? There's so many different things that people take advantage of here on YouTube. It's actually very surprising. What I'm saying is people look for YouTubers to promote their products and websites, etc. But going back to the comments here for just a second, Blogger's Pitch says, hi to you as well. Can you check out an app I found that pays to PayPal called Cheetah Keyboard? I actually just reviewed that not too long ago, no life. We've already done a review for Cheetah Keyboard. Arvel York with probably the best comment of the stream right there, which is really true. Let's hope that the third time, Arvel, man, let's cross our fingers here that the third time is the charm. So we saw one application start up, it tried to succeed, it failed. Second application tried to start up and integrate these ads to give us something passive, it failed. And God willing, this is not going to be another repeat scenario. So I'm going to go into this this application very skeptical. I can already say that flat out. Talking about this application, when I go to give it a review, I'm going to say, well, let's not count. I kind of did the same thing with more TV time, though. I really want to stress that. I did. I was like, there's no telling what could happen with this application. It's brand new. So I've kind of learned my lesson here. And boom, with a donation. I'm really not expecting any donations early in the morning, so that's cool. Very cool, man. Let me scroll down on these comments really quick. But one thing I'm trying to do definitely is bring you guys this information the second that I get it, you know. If there's going to be a new application, I want you guys to know the second that it freaking launches, the second that an application pops up, I want to get that information to you guys. You know, if we're all going to be able to use the application and it does succeed, then boom. You know, let's share the information. Let's all get this app going and make our money. So, drink coffee. You coffee, get another Rockstar. If I had another Rockstar, I'd be drinking that and not this. So, and Rockstars, it used to be I could find them for $1 a piece, and now it's very hard to find them for $1 a piece anywhere. So $4, but I still drink 2 a day, which is bad. That's definitely not something to brag about, but I enjoy them. So, Ulotto had an update yesterday, and I updated them. They're over 40 phones. Made 90 cents overnight, not bad. I've heard some good information right now as far as using UTV. UTV, somebody made about $2.90 off of quite a few phones, though. Good fella that I know. He made that within 5 hours, so as long as it's passive, I'm more concerned about that. It's not your fault, man. Don't beat yourself up. How's it going with the crypto market? So Victor Michelini, man, thank you so much for donating $5, man. Very cool, man. Like, yeah, and you've donated quite a bit in these streams. So that's not something anybody has to do. But very cool. Very, very cool. Victor Michelini, I'm kind of curious, man. Like, seeing you donate and stuff. How many phones do you have? Are you a phone farmer? Are you considering building up your phone farm? Are you just hopping into this? It'd be really curious. Well, I'm curious to hear where you're at as far as like your phone farm and how you make money online. How much are you guys making with UWatch? Made 98 cents last night with 40 different devices. Henry Hernandez says, anybody get paid on Cash Magnet? I had a couple, in fact, I just had a comment where someone said that they were paid today from Cash Magnet. So it looks like, this is where I'll say Cash Magnet looks like they're making their payments. They're just going very, very slowly about it. And the application is also changing. I've had some news that came my way about Cash Magnet, and supposedly they lost some of their ad partners, right? That was the deal with why the payments are taking so long. This is just what I've heard. So I'm not sure what the truth is in that scenario. But I heard that they lost some of their ad partners. And they are working on turning the application. It's leaning more towards a pay-to-download scenario for Cash Magnet. So that's some information for you guys. Maybe it's not time to throw in the towel on Cash Magnet. I'll also say that B-Boy Tech, he did a review I believe it was yesterday or the day before, he did a review for Cash Magnet showing you guys that you could log in, right? You could take all of your phones if you wanted to, and you could log in and get 10 points for every login. He's got a really useful tutorial for Cash Magnet over there. That might really help you guys out. So we now have 60 phones. 60 phones is a good number, man. How much are you guys making with UWatch? We got that. Made 98 cents last night with 40 devices. Clayder 99. People are doing really well. They're doing better with the U applications. And I'll go ahead and shout out here in the stream that U Rewards has become next to useless for me. So I'm crossing my fingers here that that is going to change for U Rewards. We're going to see the profitability of it go back up. But if it doesn't, then I can go ahead and tell you that I'm going to take all of these U Rewards phones. I'm going to give it another week and a half to 2 weeks because it pays so well. And I'm not sure if U Rewards is just in a slump. It's in a dip. I've heard that it's done that before to where it's not paying so much, like as well as it should. And maybe it will go back up. I'll see those profits go back up. 31 people watching for 9:18 a.m. So 9 o'clock in the morning. That's got to be pretty decent for a channel of my size. So oh yeah, oh, that's one thing to sit here and say. Yeah, as well. Bitcoin did just take a major dive. I watched it happen. Like, I looked at my phone. That's actually really funny though. I looked at my phone and then looked back at my phone. Completely different, man. Down 361. Oh, man. 4.93% right here. It just dropped. It was a massive nosedive right there. But if you look at... Okay, so let's look at the trend for what's going on, though. And let's go to like a 1 month. So it doesn't look like it... I don't think this is going to phase it. I think it's going to go back up as well. Yeah, 6.9 right now. 6.9. Hope this new app doesn't crap out like Fraud Cash. That's all I consider and hope. Because I'm telling you, man, I'd like to expand my phone farm. I plan to get 25 more phones. That was the ultimate goal. October, if these applications had actually succeeded, I was going to get 25 more phones flat out to 50 or 50 phones, depending on how well these applications did, right? And then everything just kind of like imploded on itself. But at the same time, I mean, thank God that the U applications did not totally die out. They're still here. So that gives us a little bit of hope. Vigil and Perk are doing bad. U apps are doing okay. That's how this stuff works, man. It's just back and forth, back and forth. So I don't even know, like, this new app, man. Apparently, maybe I'll have the opportunity to sit here and test out the app. So if I do have the opportunity to sit here and test out the app, I pretty much know enough at this point by looking at an application. I can pretty much tell at this point if it's going to be something that you guys even want to mess with. So, the Cow Survey app you talk about, the other stream, how does the lock screen work on points with them? I'm still testing on that app, bro. What are you talking about? When did I talk about a Cow Survey app in a stream? U Rewards, are you talking about, I think it's Survey Cow? U Rewards doesn't like anyone in Texas made 2 cents in a day. 2 cents in a day, man. Sigma Chicken, me and you are both having the same experience with that app right now. Couple that with the fact that they have all these errors with the app. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. It's just a dip by the chip. Dip the chips. Oh, that's great. What would you recommend to be the best passive application? I'm currently using Perk TV Live. Haven't redeemed anything yet, though. All right, so Kevin G, man. Kevin G. Man. If I had to sit here and say, and listen, but if you don't have a lot of phones, right now, I would say UTV. UTV, people are saying U Lotto. But I've heard a lot of good things about the profitability of UTV right now. So it's crazy how these applications cycle out, man. UTV hasn't even really been around for a super long time, so if it's not going to be Perk TV Live, passive. I told you guys a long time ago, I was like, passive applications, that could die. Passive apps could die. Phone farming won't die because once again, you can always just download, the pay to download applications and use those. There's always going to be an application to make money with. But if anything dies, it's going to be passive applications. There's very few, man. Very few. And it sucks it's like that. What's up to Cyber Winter? Online job. Bangla says $100. $100, man. What about $100? I'm in class right now. I have 2 computers with me, one doing homework and the other tablet running ads while learning. That's cool. Best site to make money is a person who's advertising in my stream, so that's usually not a good thing. I'm ready for an eCash passive application. Mr. Skull, man. I'm ready for the eCash passive application. I swear to God, I'll find somebody that I can stuff all of my phones over at their place and I'll run my own app. Oh, man. Mr. Skull, I'm going to say this. If we're going to do it, we're going to do it right. If I'm going to launch an application, I'll know immediately. If I can't make it passive for you guys, and if the ad providers are just going to sit here and flip out and shut down my app, I want to know that going in. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to message, and this is the plan that I have, is to message multiple different ad networks. Like, I want to launch this application. There's applications that currently do this, and I have the attention of so many people that are looking for an application just like this to make money with. We could all sit here and make some money. So, but once again, that's towards the end of this year. We're getting somewhat close here, but I won't even start working on that up until then. Yeah, everything I've told you guys has unfolded here. One, I told you guys that I'm going to get serious for a second. So one, I told you guys that I was going to implement so many offer walls, right? Boom, it happened, right? So the last thing I have to do is to get the referral system set up on my site, right? So referral system, and once that's done, application time. I told you guys I was getting the offer walls going, so we have more offer walls on our website than the text lugs. Let's go ahead and throw that out there. Like, so it's kind of ironic, right? Alpha reacts with the early morning stream. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna sit here and keep it interesting. We have to. It's great. The first thing I check when I wake up is check Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Lo and behold, you are streaming. Made my morning, man. That's awesome. Lo and behold. I'd recommend Batminer for phone farm and cryptocurrency. Haven't heard of Batminer. I do know a lot of people use CoinPot as a big one on their phones. Prefer Mind Mojo, but Batminer has a great concept for people being added to your network. It's pretty interesting. I might actually have to take a second look at this stream and come back to that information and check those out. It's weird how the transaction history for apps, the payout fluctuates like 0.002, other times 0.98 points. So I paid attention to that as well. And my thing is, I think they have their application. Sigma Chicken, man, you hit right on like an interesting topic there. I think that they do that. It's one of two things. Either the ads that come through only pay so much, right? It's either that or the applications, the guys that created these apps, they have changed it to where they take so much from those advertisements, how much you make. They switch it up to where one moment they take quite a bit of our earnings, and then the next minute they pay us more to keep us interested, to keep us excited. So either which way it goes, neither one of those things is a good thing. So if the ad providers are not paying all that great, that sucks. And if the U applications are just trying to keep us excited while making more money off of us, that sucks. But these are just my speculations with that. Because see, guys, I have a mind for this stuff. I really do. Have any of you tried Vocno? It is not an app, but check it out. Ed Eden, I reviewed Vocno a while ago. And yes, I noticed that there was a review on the text lugs of Vocno. Now I want to go ahead and let you guys know that after reviewing Vocno and earning the amount that I needed to cash out, of course, I went to have them send me my PIN. They never sent me my PIN. And after that, I emailed them. And I said, I never received my PIN. I'm trying to figure out how I can get my account established. I am a U.S. resident. I could track down the email for that right now. They never responded to me. So to me, Ed Eden, Vocno is a scam. But I don't know. Maybe some people are actually getting paid. That's what I've heard. Some people are being paid. But if you want to be one of the unlucky ones, you know, in my case, and waste your time, have at it. All I know is my experience. Mr. Skull says the honest truth. That's why you're the man. So I saw that little review for Vocno. Oh, man. Okay, so can't wait for the holidays. Time to buy new phones for phone farming. Cheaply priced devices. Morning to Brutal Guts. Good morning to you, man. There's some track phones on eBay for $10 if anyone is looking for some phones. You can get them Alpha Reacts. That's good information if you can't get your phones from Straight Talk right now. But at Straight Talk, you can get them brand new for $10 a piece. So eBay is notorious for phones that maybe... I mean, there's some pluses to shopping on eBay. There's Money Farm Tech, man. Haven't seen you in a while, man. What is up, man? And the Lazy Tech guys in the stream. That's cool stuff, man. Very cool. Very, very cool. Early morning live stream. And this is why I switch it up, though, man. Because, like, there's no telling. There's no telling who's going to be up at what time. 42 people watching. That's very cool. Very cool. Is there really a limit on perk or not? I've been running 10 app trailers for 2 months and still no ban yet. That's one thing I've tried to really sit here and focus on busting out in the open is, I don't think so. I don't think so. I feel like the information that was put... All right, so with a foundation of phone farming on YouTube, right? I feel like that was just a place for people to start. The recommended routine, etc. I don't think there is any sort of a device limit or how many you can run. It's all just kind of hit and miss with perk. Consumer Tech has some cheap phones on eBay as well. Just bought one from him. Hmm. 45 people in the stream. Alright, so to touch further on topic with that, though, I've heard that people have ran up in the upwards of 15 to 20 devices on the perk applications, but I'm not the one to sit here and tell you guys what to do and what not to do with perk. You know, actually, one thing I should really sit here and say is I don't want to sit here and establish anything with these applications. I heard of another phone farmer, and I think a lot of you guys are going to know what I'm talking about. He was talking about perk, and something happened with him and YouTube, and so I have no advice in that area. So, can I go ahead and tell that to the employees of perk, man? I'm no longer going to be talking about certain applications a specific way. So that's one thing that's it's going to have to switch up here on this channel. And I really want to stress to you guys, I will still be reviewing applications, but I'm going to be branching so much further out into the tech scene. So much further out into the tech scene. I've got boxes that are popping up tomorrow, guys. Like, seriously, I've got boxes of stuff that are just everything is about to start flooding in the doors for products that I'm about to review. So are you eating a McGriddle? I ran 12 on Vigil. Been working too much. I believe that, man. I can tell you definitely work hard, man. You're busy a lot. 30 a day at least. Ran 50 for a while. Just getting here, watching the stream. Farming got my first rig running last night, so I'm mining also. Boom, boom, boom. That's cool, man. Very cool. Classic cars and hot rods. What are you mining with? So classic cars and hot rods. Some of my favorite phone farm submissions that I've gotten here have had a mining setup as well as a phone farming setup, and that is exactly what I do. And I've tried to stress to people, so many people are hopping into the cryptocurrency scene and mining, spending thousands of dollars on these setups, and heck, if they took $400 and bought 40 phones, they'd be the amount of money that they can make out of phone farming. People just have no idea. They have no idea. Even now, with the applications being in such a slump, you can still make some really decent money every single month. And guess what? Less electricity, less heat, guys, which I deal with. This is why, once again, why I'm switching things around. I'll be in the living room soon. Whenever I do a lot of product reviews, you won't have to listen to the fans of my freaking desktops over here. Interesting stuff though. 30 bucks a day, geez. So far I have 31.100 pot and signed up with your link. That's cool. That is cool, man. Gigabyte GTX 1050 Ti. Thank you so much for using my link too. Not Queen. So thank you very much. Gigabyte GTX 1050 Ti overclocked WindForce. Nice. Nice. So I had a conversation with my nephew last night. We were talking about him getting set up a VR, and I'm considering sending him one of these 1060s over here. But and then once again, I feel like now is a decent time that I can sit here and shout out a couple of different things. So you guys know that the Tech Hustler is setting up a website, right? So that is something to look forward to. We have other YouTubers here that are building Get Paid To websites. Not only that, but of course, the Cash Room. The Cash Room is setting up a website here. So we got a couple of Get Paid To websites that are going to pop up. It's going to be awesome to sit here and witness. So shout out to both of these guys. And I'll say this, the Cash Room, his website, starting to look pretty good. So, starting to look pretty good. But, ECashsociety, how is your tattoo? You can get 50 free tokens. As far as tattoo for me right now, I'm not doing bad. I believe I'm sitting at... Well, I could check. It would take some time to do that. But I can tell you this. I am currently earning with tattoo. So I want to get to that 200 tattoo tokens. And I want to see how this works out. I want you guys to know, especially making it to 200 tokens, right? And the price of it being towards $1 for each token, that's incentive for me to try and make it to that $200 cash out. So I downloaded Tattoo on a phone and can't get it to play a video. Edward Roar, I believe they are having issues with their application. It is functioning right now for PC. So their application actually needs some work. Now Queenie says opt-in. I thought that's what you were talking about, the opt-in token. So yeah, that's Earn Honey's opt-in token system. Did you get a Nintendo Switch for Breath of the Wild yet? It's on the list, man. It's on the list. Money Farm Tech, I had to think about it like this. As badly as I want one, as much as I want that Nintendo Switch, YouTube is so important. And I am very goal-oriented right now. So each of the products that I'm going to pick up, you can see how it would look, Money Farm Tech, if I did a review of the Nintendo Switch this late. So I'm focusing on as many products as I can find that are not really showcased on YouTube. Or if they are showcased on YouTube, they are nice enough products to where you guys will at least be like, man, that's freaking awesome. That's interesting. Pat Quest says he actually made it to the stream. What's up, man? So Pat Quest, this is why I do this periodically. I try to go live sometimes earlier in the morning because everybody is on a different schedule. So I'm like, well, a lot of people are not going to get to see me because I'm live streaming at a specific time, you know? So, of course, I'm going to switch it up. Happy to have you in the stream, man. It's turning into a really good stream. Taking the video on the road, listening to this while driving. Shout out and salute to ECash. Based ECash got me so much money from his videos since the beginning. Thanks again, my friend. You're very welcome. Very welcome. Earnings have been down with Earn Honey. I've left Earn Honey completely alone. I tried for literally a solid 3.5 weeks to a month, somewhere around that, to get it going again. To try and, you know, to use the website because I feel like their applications for me they're not good for me. You know, a lot of people, with your Master Sword, you would own it. It's really true, man. I'm telling you, it's a done deal. Money Farm Tech, that's one of those products that I'm going to pick up here at the end of this month, towards the beginning of next month, and it's all for me. It's not for YouTube. Money Farm Tech is not for YouTube. It's not for anyone. That's all for me. I'm just going to sit with my little Nintendo Switch. But honestly, I'm disappointed, man. Like, I know a lot of the Nintendo fans would be like, blah, blah, blah. But look, I've been playing Nintendo literally since a lot of the Nintendo fans were in diapers. So, all the way since the regular Nintendo. The first controller to hit my hand was a regular Nintendo controller. So, hey, Mr. ECash, this is a good time for me in the UK. That's awesome. I will take that into note. I'm actually glad to see that some people have popped into the stream that have not been able to catch a stream, or they're having a good experience here as far as timing for them. So this lets me know to go live. 9 o'clock would be an idea for a live stream at that time. I made a few videos on Batminer and MineMojo if you want more information, although Batminer needs to be downloaded via APK now since the recent purge on crypto miners. Very interesting. I actually, Kira Cage, I'll make it a point to go over to your channel and check out some of the information on your channel. Do reviews on anything we are all going to watch to get your unique take on the product. We watch multiple reviews on products if they are out there. So yeah, it's like, I know it's like that. I actually, the Lazy Tech guys, I kind of had this idea for a video series where I talk about products, and I want to start reviewing products that major YouTubers have reviewed, right? So, Lazy Tech guys, maybe we can kind of talk about this idea for a series that I have, and let me go ahead and grab this clock now. So, the Lemetric clock. I've got a lot to say about this freaking clock. I have a lot of bad things I want to say about this clock. I have a lot of really good things I'd like to say about this clock. I got the idea for this clock off of Unbox Therapy, right? And sounded really, really fantastic, right? But the one thing I want to stress right here is it is a decent clock, but it has a lot of flaws. So I feel like a lot of these tech YouTubers, they don't, sometimes they don't shoot out the information very, they don't let you know some of the flaws with a device because they're trying to get their referral earnings from that product. So I actually had this idea to review some products like, and try and do like a different take on products like that. What are the real flaws with a product that really need to be heard? And also, I want to start talking about products that major YouTubers have reviewed, and maybe I won't be able to purchase those products, but it will still help me to rank here on YouTube by talking about those products. So at least the things that I consider and discuss and the things that I know. 50 viewer hype, let's get it. That's cool, man. 58 viewer hype. At 9 o'clock in the morning. I mean, my God. So not bad. Not bad. Does it look like it's hot in this room to you guys? Like, I'm about tired of mining cryptos, man. It's like I am and I'm not. every time I cash out, right? So every time I go ahead and I turn it into a US dollar, I'm happy. But it's like so in the pits, man. Money Farm Tech, we did have one donation. Switch all my devices on Vigil, making a lot more now. Tons of comments, man. Using NiceHash right now, but is there anything better I should be using, even though for what it seems to be doing okay? Okay, so if you don't go into pool mining, right? Classic cars and hot rods, you would make more if you did direct mining. So, ECashsociety, you are running Tata2 as part of your computer farming. Yes. Low roller scratcher, yes I am, on another computer that's over here. Tata2 is going to be in my routine. Like I said, whatever I have to do to make it to that $200 cash out, that's going to happen. Or, of course, that 200 Tata2 cash out is what I should say. There's no telling whether the price of the Tata2 TTU token could go down. It could go down. Started with Atari. Arthur York comes in. He's like, Atari, though. Oh, man. I want to go further in depth with this comment, though. Classic cars and hot rods. You could check out Simple Miner as an option. Awesome Miner is an option. Claymore Miner. There's a few different ways that you can go about mining to where you would not be using a one-click miner. So the miner that you're using, I'm sure you know, is a one-click miner. Anything that you could possibly do, but at the same time, is it really worth it to go through all that extra effort? And then boom, Money Farm Tech comes in with a donation. Right. But anything you could do to putting in that extra effort just to make 50 cents more, so much more, is it worth it? You know, it's like you might as well just let it go. You know. So if you're very tech savvy, though, I would encourage you to actually get away from NiceHash. I'm kind of stuck here. I could take one of my setups and switch it over. This is why I'm just like, screw it, because NiceHash still owes me money from where they were hacked. Of course, NiceHack, that happened. But I'm just like, man, jeez. All right, though. They don't put things through their paces. I've seen them test drones at their desk and have an opinion like they have a clue if it's good or not. Man, I got to figure something out if those websites are about to pop up stuck in a rural area with satellite internet. Woo, man. So, all right, so if we're going to have a couple of different websites to pop up here, the one thing to really mention is you've got to have more than one IP. It helps to have multiple IPs. That's all I can really say. I can't run NiceHash. My computer is too crappy. Oh, that's how it goes, though. Believe me, whenever I say Kira Cage, you are not missing that much. Because the profitability of mining has went down so low that it's just, I mean, it's more of a fad at this point. Unless you have a massive amount of graphics cards. Unless you have a ton of ASIC miners. And even then, some of the ASIC miners are losing profitability. So, it's just how it is right now. But it could change. It could change. We could see the price of Bitcoin skyrocket upwards. And then those coins that you're mining are worth more. So, only 15 likes. You all should smash the like button. I agree with that. And of course, my coffee is gone. My coffee is gone. Yeah, if you guys could toss a thumbs up on this video, we have a really good stream for early in the morning like this. That would be greatly appreciated. But it's okay. It's just a button. It's just a button. Cash Magnet paid out today. That's another person that's... Oh, actually, you commented on that the stream that we had and said that you were paid. So, that was your comment. And it's a good thing. That's what I want to see happen overall. But let me, man, I was about to miss this comment right here. Perk plastic foam farming is real. Skeptics. Dude, thank you for donating $2. Money Farm Tech, man. Can't wait to see what comes out of your channel, man. Oh, man, it's hot. Got the 18 likes. 18 likes. Awesome Miner works well. I've heard that as well. Awesome Miner, Simple Miner. I've heard good things about both of those. Do you have the same issue with Tata 2? If you click away from the window, the video stops. Yes, absolutely. Edward Roar. That is one thing to really mention. So what you want to do is keep that tab in focus. So if it's not in focus, you will not earn. And that's why it's good to have a couple of spare Windows devices. You've been excellent, and it's great to see you live, and I need to improve my phone farming skills. Tony Stokes, I really appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. I try to put out as much information as I possibly can in these streams. This stuff ain't easy, man. I have fun, though. It is a lot of fun. You are better running Engage Me TV, earn cryptocurrency, than mining Bitcoin. It's kind of like that right now. You are better off. Yes, that is actually very true. Like in a lot of instances, you can take one computer and make $40 to $50 worth of Bitcoin every single month. Cash out to Bitcoin on some of these sites. Some of your lower end graphics cards cannot even make that amount, right? It's crazy. So, Polluted Lives, Morning Pharisee, on my lunch break, I'll watch rest after work. Glad to see you in the stream. Lots of people, like, this is a new name, Polluted Lives. Cool to have you in the stream. My Mojo, minimum payment, minimum payout, 1 Satoshi pays to Coinbase wallet. Pure CPU mining, can run it across multiple devices. I recommend it for people with crappy computers. You rewards still working good for you? No. In fact, Money Farm Tech, if you are having a decent experience with you rewards, if anybody out there is having a decent experience with you rewards, please let me know. Please let me know. Because that would tell me if I should maybe consider keeping this into my routine. You rewards is about to come out of my routine. I'm so frustrated with the app that I'll never go back to it. Somebody could tell me it's back in the profits. I'm tired of being tossed around by the U applications. That is literally how it feels. Okay, we have an update. Okay, this application is crashing 24/7, and nothing is ever addressed. Why can they not fix these issues? So I'm frustrated, guys. I'm at this point with the U applications where I'm just like, my God, can we just get it together? Yeah, I got a Cash Magnet pay today for PayPal. That's a good sign. That's what we want to see. Been going back and forth with Engage Me on my IP ban that they said they lifted. Can't play anything under AdSense Media. About to just change my IP. I can understand. You may need to. So what you should do is just turn your router, unplug your router for so much time, and then give that a shot. About 6-7 minutes, leave your router unplugged. If that doesn't work, then you could consider talking to your internet service provider and just having your router entirely replaced. Say that something is wrong with it, you need a new one. And then trying to earn on a different device is what I would tell you, a different Windows device. Been slacking, but gonna post. Microphone is ghetto. As always, good advice from Mr. eCash. Thanks, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Nothing but good things coming from eCash. I appreciate that so much, man. Thank you. Cash Magnet paid me too. It just took about 3 weeks. Some people have been waiting for like 4 weeks not receiving payments. So that's very frustrating. But if they're gonna pay people, let's all give them the benefit of the doubt. They are legit. It's free money. True story. True story. Paid me 2 pennies when went to the store and got me a 2-piece chicken and rice. The toothless truth. That's a great comment. Oh man, that's good. How many devices do you guys run on Cash Magnet? Someone said 4, of course. Hi, Mr. eCash says 24 ready bill. Just dropped in to say hi. Got to go to school after this. By the way, just received my payment for Cash Magnet after 4 weeks. Thumbs up to that, man. That's cool. Hopefully it was a decent payment. You got a good payment. 24-hour period. Have a 1070 and a 1050 Ti with a 2700K mining. It's making 80 cents a day. That's crazy. That's so bad, though. It's so bad, but OMF, you're so dumb, man. I can't really say much of anything. My setup is actually, the profitability is pretty low. It's tanked. And that's what's crazy. I'm sitting here with 2 different Titan XPs. You would think I'd be doing better than what I am, but around like $5 a day. Two different Titan XPs at 1080. It's almost shameful to even say it, but it's true. 2 different Titan XPs at 1080 Ti and 2 1060s around like $5 a day. It's bad, man. It's so bad. But at least I'll tell you, you know. And a setup like that at the end of December would have been towards $30 a day. So that's how bad it is tanked. That is how bad it's tanked. As far as the profits from mining. So bad. I'm going to start earning with them. I'm using ULotto and UWatch when I'm AFK. UTV is paying us. URewards sucks. URewards is bad. It's a shame because it was doing so good. I was doing so good with URewards. You can't get this information anywhere else. eCash rules for life. It's really true, though. This is information you really don't see. It's not on the internet like this, man. This is the most up-to-date information for phone farming, for making money with smartphone applications, right here. So I'll totally agree with that. How many Tattoo tokens can you earn per hour, ECashsociety? Oh, you won't even make it to 1 token within an hour. Was supposed to say morning farmers. Didn't realize spelling it until you read my comment. That's alright, man. Totally okay. Let's come down a bit. Oh, we're caught up with the comments. That's good. That's good. We got caught up. Alright, so Bitcoin price is dropping this morning. Yeah, we noticed that. We talked about that not too long ago. I'll say this, guys. If I can get this the stream, if we close it out a little early here, if I finish up a little bit early here, then I'll be able to upload a video. Or I'll leave it up to you guys. I can stay live here for a while, and we can sit here and chat about some things. If you did not see the beginning of the stream where we talked about a new application, okay? The possibility of a new application that was addressed right here at the beginning of this stream. I recommend that you guys go back to the beginning of the stream. Check out the email that I showcased in the stream. Phone farming seems ridiculous to the simple-minded, but if you do the math on return of investment, it's a no-brainer. It really is a no-brainer. And of course, yes, the lazy tech guys, Bitcoin will come back. It will be back. I think, honestly, that it's headed up even higher within the next 15 days. And I'm hoping to God it's going to be right after I get this money that comes in. And then I sink this money into Bitcoin and altcoins. Boom, that's whenever we see Bitcoin and altcoins go way up. Way up. I don't think they'll go way up. But I do feel like a 9K Bitcoin is in the future. The distant future. That's what I think. I think we'll be headed to 9K within probably November. And that makes you think, man. Doesn't it make you think that if we get around that area towards the end of this year, that it's going to go much higher mid next year? So I'm really hoping. I hope very much that I can get this money that I'm about to have invested into altcoins pretty soon. You know, with Bitcoin goes the crypto market. Everybody thought I was going to be here with Crypto Wednesday, you can tell. But when I saw that email that I received talking about your app, how you want it to perform, what will it be like, or will it be different? Okay, so Money Farm Tech, as far as my application, I do have a base idea for what I want to do with it. Alright, so you know how you have a lot of applications right now that people are using have AdMob integrated, and they have a paid to click, right? So you click, you can watch a video, it cools down. It'll cool down for around like 4 minutes, some of these applications, 2 minutes for some of the applications. and then you can click again and you can earn again. So I do want to have a paid per click scenario on the application. I also want to integrate the opportunity for passive videos on the application, as well as add some media. I want to have, because, and this is what I figured out here, I'm educating you guys once again. So HyperMX, we'll say this. I got to stand up for a second here. HyperMX is a passive, well, it's somewhat passive. It's semi-passive. Add some media is semi-passive. Video Lab, semi-passive. All of those are semi-passive. And as far as having something fully passive, like the Ulato applications, I maybe will not be able to do something like that, but I can almost guarantee I can make an application that's semi-passive to almost fully passive, right? That's my goal. If I can make it fully passive, that's what we're shooting for. But I know for a fact, I can bring you guys an application that will tie in. It'll tie in with my website, right? So your earnings will be in the application as well as on my website. And then you're still going to be able to cash out from the application. These are the things that I know that I can do. I know I can bring you a semi-passive application. That's a done deal. But as far as like the fully passive scenario, that's where I'm like, don't spill all your secrets. We got lurkers in here. I know we do have lurkers. It's true. It's true. When you see something like the email at the beginning of the stream that we talked about, you know that there's some people that are kind of major out there that do. I really believe that. There are some major people out there that have seen my channel. They could be watching right now. And I think it's great. I think it's great overall. I'm happy to have those people. Now, my thing is I'd rather work with them. You know, if they told me very specifically, for example, if Perk was to get in touch with me and say, will you do things this way? Because, you know, if they saw some, I want Perk to talk to me. I'd rather them let me know something and be like, do this or don't do this, than to ever do something that would, I don't know. I don't want to jeopardize any of these applications. That's what needs to be said. I want these applications to be here. That I really have to stress. I want the applications to stay. I don't want them to go anywhere. So it's like whatever I would have to do to work with these companies, I would. I absolutely 110% would, because I want these to be here for me to use as well. So that's what I really need to say here. Which only makes sense. I mean, okay, so a little higher, I think. Bet it breaks 10,000. I think we may see around 10,000 by the end of this year. The Lazy Tech guys, somewhere around that. But Stephen, is it Stephen or Steven? Stephen, I'm not sure. Okay, I should say this. It's okay if I spill some of these secrets. That's what I would say. If another application launches, we need the application, so, right? That's what I'm thinking. If somebody takes that information, they create an app, boom, or they create a website, and people have done it. I spilled the beans on how you can build a Get Paid To website. I even showcased my programmer, because I feel like there's enough room for everyone. You know, and once again, some YouTubers here, they took that information and they put it to use. And I applaud them for that. You know, I'm not live at 10 a.m. Man, ECash is a trooper. I am a trooper. Crypto legend, man. That's really true. I am not messing around. We're gonna get up to 10,000 subs here on YouTube. I'll say that as well. If you could toss me a subscriber, I put a lot of work into this channel. Any subscribers would definitely be appreciated. The app is exciting always. Hey, Mr. ECash, do you remember when your door opened and closed? It still freaked me out, that stream. I think so. Tony Stokes. Was it, I think one of the kids that came into the stream. And then boom, I got a subscriber. That's so cool. Thank you so much. Thank you. 10,000 subs, man. That's the goal. That's the next goal. George Scott, thank you very much for the subscribe. So, like an app. Hold on, we got to scroll up here. I try not to miss these comments, man. Like an ad that works with bad internet, doesn't have to pay good, just runs. That sounds so much like me. I just like to have a fully passive application that will not crap out. Like if we could have a rewardable application round 2. That's what I'd like to see. Fully passive, no bugs, no errors. It doesn't have to pay flat out amazing with okay earnings. That's what I'd like to see. Dogecoin is only coins holding strong this week. That's interesting. Absolutely would rather one phone per app if they pay and work versus killing them. Man. Live at 10 a.m. We got that. Is anyone else experiencing lower earnings with Engage Me TV the past 3 days? Yes. Ooh, that's such a good thing to mention here in the stream too. Okay, so Edward Rohr, I've tried to show you guys. I'm going to do it again. We're going to do it again right here in the stream because I'm trying to educate you guys once again. Got my referral right there for AdSense Media. If anybody wants to start a site, there you can see it. But also, let's come over to my. Let's go home. And I'm trying to educate you guys. Like, this is one thing I've tried to stress to everyone, right? So coming over to AdSense Media here, this is what I want to show you guys. All right, so the last 30 days. I think that was the donation. So cool, man. So cool. But once again, I really want to stress this. For those that are using Engage Me TV and S'mores, this is the theme with Engage Me TV and S'mores. And I think people give up. Do not give up. Around the first of the month, you can see my earnings right here. $49 on the 31st. That's what I averaged for one day, was $50. And I'm going to come right back over to the stream really quickly here. But this is such an important thing to show you guys to make you understand. It goes downhill. You can see on the first, $34 were my earnings overall with AdSense Media. On the second, you can see $29. $25 for the third. $24 or $18 for the fourth. And of course, here we are at the 5th. Now, this is what happens, guys. On the 1st of every month, I have noticed this same trend. And this is what happens. The ads dry up a bit. And people's earnings with Engage Me TV and S'mores, it starts to go down. And then people are like, why am I not making the money I was making? Why am I not receiving any earnings here? And it is because the ads start to dry up to some extent. That, or it is maybe something that AdSense Media does on their end to limit our earnings to some extent, to keep us within a certain price range. So this is what you can do in that scenario to help yourself earn better with Engage Me TV and S'mores. Take a 10-hour break, somewhere around that, even a day break. This is your two options. Take a day break away from it and go back and earn. If it does it again, take another portion of a break and go back and earn. Or you hammer through and you just push through until it decides to let you earn again with Engage Me TV and S'mores. And those are the two best methods that you could use to increase your profits with Engage Me TV and S'mores. I 110% believe that. But you need to know that around the first of every single month, this goes down. It's just how it is. It goes down. That's what happens. But let's hop back over to the stream. Money Farm Tech says 10,000 subs gonna happen. Keep grinding. I'm not gonna stop. But once again, that information that you just saw is something you will probably likely not see anybody do here on YouTube. Nobody is going to show you what it's like having a website like this and what the profits are really like. I'm so proud of my channel. I very much am. I'm very proud of this channel for the things that we're doing. We're breaking the mold here with these kinds of websites, bringing the inside information. Once again, Joe with the text lugs, he's got AdSense Media on his site. I cannot fathom, I cannot understand why he hasn't done something like this. Why not let people know what it's like to have AdSense Media? Why not show someone how to build a website like this so they can make money? I don't understand. Maybe it's just it was an idea that never crossed his mind, but I tell you what, it made sense to me to go ahead and show you guys what the stuff is like. Appreciate the $2 donation, man. Thank you so much, Money Farm Tech. You guys should check out his channel. What kind of tech do you want to review? Money Farm Tech, we're going to be talking about all different types of things. Definitely going to be talking about sound systems. We're going to be talking about, oh man, just pretty much anything that centers around the world of technology. Gaming monitors, TVs, smartphones. Off the wall. I kind of want to head in the direction of unbox therapy and talk about some of these off the wall gadgets that are out there, things that you don't really see very often. Let's see, if they make an app off your idea, they should give you credit at least. Alpha Reacts, that's probably a good thing to sit here and say. If somebody made an application that looked just like the idea that I have for an application, that would kind of be insulting, but I could have went further in depth with that. And I had before in streams. But I feel like there's a place for both of mine and another person's application if it turned out to look like my app. The idea that I have. What kind of tech? We got that just now. Unlimited devices. I would like apps that work and straight talk in the UK. Device limit. Working on it, man. Website and app coming soon. They make an app off of your idea. We got that. Alright, I think we're caught up here. Pretty much. Dogecoin Ether demo event is happening around 1 p.m. tonight. App-like and its sister apps have been working great, consistent with both PayPal and gift card payments. No longer than 2 days for me. That's pretty decent. What was that recently? Inside info. Mr. eCash, if you can get someone in the Discord group to help me with Perk and you. Tony Stokes. I can't dictate what these guys do. I need to say that. Like if they, most people are pretty helpful though. I feel like if you were just like, hey man, I'm trying to get some information about this and this, most people will give you a response. I've noticed a lot of people that are very helpful over in our Discord, which once again is linked down in the description of my stream. You can check out our Discord where we talk about paying smartphone applications, websites, cryptocurrencies, tech that's out there, and how you can make these applications and websites more profitable. Woo. 1 billion subs. Oh, man. 10,000 subs is an honorable goal. 10,000 and then to move on to 25,000. Medium and all the other ones keep you within their limitations. Crypto Legend, you said that you are starting an application and a website. How's your website coming along? I noticed that you talked about it in the Facebook group. Could you give us any details for what your website is going to be like? What ad partners do you have that are going to be on your website whenever you start your website? And as far as, just anything you'd like to share, please share. As long as these companies are around, so we will be and we will make them money and they will pay us. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, we need some more, we do need some more applications and websites to hit the scene. TechSlugs has been really inactive lately. True story. Woo! It's very hot. In fact, usually it's not this hot. Look, if you had 2 PCs and 40 phones, you take that monthly profit and invest wisely. I recommend looking at fundraise. I'm on day 16 of not getting paid by Cash Magnet. Everybody else still getting paid. Well, you're doing better than me. I'm on day like 30 something. But a lot of people are reporting payments today. Like we've had 3 other people minus Ali over here who has said that he was paid today. I've had a few other people that said they were paid. Cash Magnet is like a month to pay out nowadays. Yeah, I think the payments are just slow. If you've waited 2 weeks, give us some time. But I tell you what, 6 weeks ago, mate, I tell you what, if I don't get paid very soon, I'm about to get frustrated. Text Logs is busy in college, and girls, he doesn't have time to do smartphone farming. Well, I have time. I have all the time in the world to sit here and focus on this YouTube channel. And to try and make this the best, which I feel like it already is. I feel like this is the best phone farming channel that's on YouTube. And the reason why is because we talk about more than just phone farming. We talk about multiple ways to make money online. Not just running a single smartphone application. You just can't call this stuff phone farming. It's not just phone farming. People are running websites. You know, there's so much more to this than calling it phone farming. Takes a month for payout. Wow. Always time for cash. Menopause. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I would like to think that we're the best. Cash Magnet paid me this morning $50, waited 3 weeks. That's intense, man. You can lose a lot of money chasing girls, but you won't lose girls chasing money. I was lurking. I was driving to house owners, then bank on my way to immigration lawyer for the wife. It's just lurking. Oh, man. Trasher says, straight up info here, brother. I appreciate it, man. Thank you guys so much, man. But once again, guess who makes this channel the best, though? This channel would be a dull channel without the people that pop up into these streams, man. It's just a fact. These streams, I really believe that the streams make this channel what it is. Seriously. So whenever I made this decision to go from ECashsociety Tech Money to ECashsociety Tech Talks and to start doing a baseline of streams for answering questions about this stuff, that is the single best decision I made for this channel. It was the pivotal moment whenever this channel turned into something that was... You could tell that I was heading somewhere. And the amount of people in my very first stream is still up on my channel, Phone Farming Q&A. That stream, the amount of people that popped up in that stream, actually, it blew me away. And it wasn't like I had a massive amount of people. It's definitely grown. But it still blew me away, the amount of people that popped up in that stream. Still running Cash Magnet regardless. It's such a horse, at least until I hear people full on stop getting paid. Jesse Knox, man. I totally agree with your decision there. If it's going to pay, that's great. So, and that's exactly why I did a stream titled that way. Because I wanted to hear how many people, because so many people were saying they weren't being paid. I wanted to hear how many people were versus were not being paid. Because that's a sign that an app could be dying. You know, some people just got paid so long ago and then there haven't been any payments. I wanted to hear that the most up-to-date payment that was out there. So, make just 3 points a day with Cash Magnet on just one phone. It's horrible. Just worried on what other things Cash Magnet could really be doing while we run it. That's why I don't run the application. That's exactly why I don't run the application. I don't run it, but I'm still making money from it, though. Oh, man. Oh, man. You and your channel's diversity is greatly appreciated. Man, I appreciate that comment, too. So, Donald Metters, that's one thing I've really tried to do here, is keep it to where we're doing something different always. Well, to be honest with you, the website is coming along. The date was September the 9th, but it's been pushed back 2 more weeks. We'll get with you later on more details. That would be interesting, man. So I want to say, I'm not one of these guys. I'm not going to sit here and hog the spotlight. And I feel like we all know We all know what channel seems to want to hog the spotlight for this stuff. I'll sit here and promote other YouTube channels. I've done it back to back. I'm frequently mentioning other YouTube channels. I let people advertise in my Facebook group. Their YouTube channels, their videos, their websites. I feel like there's plenty of room. There's how many billions of people in the world? There's always somebody to check out another channel. So, does anyone try a BitTune? Thank you, sir. What is the best watch and earn app besides Perk or the U apps? I couldn't even tell you. What I can tell you is I am going to be closing out this stream is what I'm thinking. I think this is about it. You want to get super rich, sell Viagra. Oh, that's great. I think this is it, guys. So if you didn't see at the beginning of the stream, right? If you haven't seen, we got the ECashsociety shirt right here. And we got a new line of shirts. I can't wait to get my new shirt. Yes, ECash, you're an inspiration. Let's make money all together. I totally agree, man. Crypto Legend, if I could reach out, give you a high five and a handshake right now, man, I would do that because I feel like that's what it's all about. We all should be making money. We all should be making money. And we can. And we can. We can all share the tools that we've used to make money online. So, you know what pumps me up? The excitement from a person that just started phone farming and it's like, let's go. You seasoned people need to remember that moment. I totally agree with that. Money Farm Tech. The people that I've had in my streams that are just like, man, I just started doing this, and especially the comments that were like, man, I made so much money from doing this and I can't believe this. People that are so surprised. I love that too. I really do. Good day. I wore the original shirt during the 12-hour stream 2 nights ago. I'm going to look at that stream. Brutal Guts. When this stream is done, I'm going to go and check out that shirt. Because that line of shirts, and I feel like there's only like, I believe like 7 or 8. Maybe a few more. They're floating out there. There's never going to be another shirt like that. It's not about to get... I question, like, who will hold on to that shirt, and if I make it to this 100,000 subscribers or more, and I gain a lot of momentum here, man, I don't even have one of those shirts. Those are one of a kind. Money was tight at that point in time. And then the people that bought those shirts, I couldn't even get my hands on one. I didn't know... One thing with Bonfire, I didn't really know how to go about doing that. Could I buy my own shirt or what? Because you can't really... I don't think you can profit off of something that you can't pay to get that shirt cheaper. I'm sure there's rules around that, but I don't know. It's not about to get rich. It's about getting multiple streams of income. That OG shirt is always going to be legend. Crypto Legend, who was it? Oh, man. I was watching something that said, rich people have what you just said, multiple streams of income. But guys, that's it, man. I think that's it. I really believe that's it. 52 viewers. I'm happy to have all of you. And once again, I'll say this for anyone that's watching. I'm looking for sponsorship opportunities. Lots of interesting stuff that's going to be coming out of this channel. If I have to do it all by myself, if I have to review all this tech I'm about to, thanks for sharing helpful knowledge to the public. Be aware that our company keeps close eye on earnings. Made Perk will resume payouts starting today at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Is it really Perk? How do we know it's you? Knowledge to the public. Be aware that our company keeps close eye on earnings made. Perk will resume payouts starting today at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. If that is Perk here in the stream, I'm happy to have you. I know a lot of people would maybe try and do something like that for possible attention, but if it is Perk, I'm very happy to have them in my stream. So I want to say this as well. If this is perk, you can get in touch with me at ECashsocietyTechTalks@gmail.com. And hold on, let me sit down for a second here. Dude's trolling? It's very possible. But because I've never seen them actually hop in and get involved with anything. Don't worry about 10,000 subs, just content. We love content, and that's why we showed up. Love how you're always original. I appreciate that, man. So I want to sit here and say that it'd be smart if they got involved. You know, if Perk or the people that run the U applications, the guys that are running the U applications, if they did get involved, make sure to contact from the Perk Facebook group. Yeah, Facebook page. It's smarter for them to get involved. Because they should try and relay this information. Especially, like, I'm a middleman in this scenario because I can explain to people what to do, what not to do. And I'm sure there's, like, certain gray areas, but that would be nice if that really is perk. I totally agree. I'd be ecstatic. Well, nevertheless, I think that's it. Perk has a YouTube account, but they have the Perk icon as the logo. Right. And that's what I thought. No photo. Who knows? It doesn't matter.
Dude failed.
Oh, man. Next, you know what's going to happen next? It'll say something like Joe D'Alessandro, and it'll have Joe's photo right there, right? Caught you at the last minute, love you. Oh, that's great. Vidazar. Right. Real cool dude right here, man. Vidazar, I'm telling you, man, the time is coming up. I'll be over at Twitch, and I'm going to be looking for you guys at a certain time, because we'll be live on YouTube, man. I want to bring you guys with me. One thing is I want to get Digital Burr. This is why I'm hoping you guys will be picking up Fallout 76, right? Because I want to stream with you guys. I want to get a couple of you guys that have been... Victor Michelini says it's Joe. But seriously, I want to get a couple of you guys in the stream and make this really interesting. We'll sit here and play Fallout 76. Maybe check out some other games. I know you talked to me about possibly playing a couple of different games. I don't know, man. Like, I'm a little particular about the games that I actually play, but that's it, though. I'll start to ramble from this point. This is a very good stream, though, for early in the morning. I appreciate that donation, too. All right. Another donation. Money Farm Tech comes in. Oh, man. It's going to be cool, man. I'm excited about the end of this year. Lots of good stuff is going to happen at the end of this year. It's just a waiting game. Shout out to Perk. Perk. Yeah. Maybe it's not, though. If it actually is Perk, that's what I'd really want to stress, that I'd rather work with them than ever do anything to work against them. That's the ultimate goal. Work with these companies so this stuff succeeds. And we're able to do better. So... But that's it, guys. I guess I will definitely have a video up tomorrow. So that's a done deal. Video is going up tomorrow. I already know exactly what I'm going to talk about, so... Oh, man. I'm done, Sigma Chicken. Guess next time... Donated all my perk money. That's hilarious. $1. One whole dollar. Yo, man, gotta bounce, but gotta thank you for the content and effort that you put in. I've watched nearly all your vids and learned all I know from them. It has helped a bunch while I'm saying thanks. That's awesome. Taking classes. There you go. I hope you make even more money, man. I really do. I think it's great, guys. It's inevitable. If you come to this channel, you're going to make some money if you want to. Totally up to you. Yeah, you guys put the footwork in. That's it, guys. I'm going to see you guys for a video tomorrow. We'll see you back again once again for Phone Farming Fridays. Also, once again, check out the beginning of this stream. There is the possibility of a new application that we talked about. We went over an email that I received. Possible application that's coming out that's called Adventures, and that is where I leave you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.